a kite in the wind. Though bygones echo unceasingly, the land's guarded to stay serene. By the stream, weaving chaos into harmony. By the flame blazing trails to be free. By the keen blades drawn from heartstrings. Windless schemes lurking in mist. Set a trap, tangled with memories. Fight and cut it clean. For shining light and moonrise. For triumph in the shimmering rays. We dare all the thunder, show darkness. How I need strength. We can hide in my eyes. To design another days. So turn the rampant tide into soft rain. Let the mortal begin. Dampened eaves, silent streets where venom hides and waits. Sudden tear in the surface we break. To the machine how we fall and pray. Trembling leaves, pointed like sharp arrows taking aim. We and turtles are blocking the way. Face to face, we're all part of the game. When the puppeteer, lurking in haze, stars unrest with impulses from the pain. Fight and clear. like a kite in the wind. Though bygones echo unceasingly, the land's guarded to stay serene. By the stream, weaving chaos into harmony. By the flame blazing trails to be free. By the keen blades drawn from heartstrings. When the schemes lurking in mist set a trap, tangled with memories. Fight and cut it clean. For shining light and moonrise, for triumph and the shimmering rays. We dare all the thunder, show darkness. How I need strength. We can fight in my eyes to design another days. So turn the rampant tide into soft rain. Let the mortal world Dampened eaves, silent streets where venom hides and waits. Sought and tear in the surface we break. To the machine how we fall and pray. Trembling leaves pointed like sharp arrows taking aim. We and turtles are blocking the way. Face to face, we're all part of the game. When the puppeteer lurking in haste stirs unrest with impulses from the pain. Fight and cleave the remains. Shining light and moonrise, the triumph and the shimmering rays. We dare all the thunder, show darkness. How I need strength. We can fight in my eyes to design another days. So turn the rampant tide into soft rain. Let the mortal world Time flees over the fort like a kite in the wind.
Hello, everybody! How you guys doing? Welcome back to this stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be doing some Wuthering Waves. Hope that's all right with you guys. We're going to be playing some woo-wah, as I am super duper excited to get back into. I was panicking for a second. I had to recreate my Wuthering Waves overlay because for some reason it saved over it. And yeah, so if things look a little bit odd, that's the reason. That's the reason why it's so weird. on why it looks a little bit off in comparison to what it usually does. But guys, we're back with some Wuthering Waves. We are going to be checking out the new content, doing some story stuff, and I could not be more excited, guys. Also, the performance patch came through, and it feels better? Question mark? Question mark? It feels better than it did before. I really want this, by the way. You don't know how tempted I am to buy that. That is so freaking cute. Wait, what? Oh, it's... I thought I could put it at different locations. If I could put that on his shoulder, I would be so freaking happy. But first things first, we're going to do some dailies. We're going to do this.
Obstruction. Lifeline blocked. Flicker into form. A pivotal moment. Quick, follow the stream. Filled by water, tinted in blue. It got the cleaner. I could use it. Harness from the source. Weakness exposed. All shapes dissipate.
Okay. I wonder if it's actually my headset. Because the game...
All down. Assume caution. Set the tone. Flicker into form. Click.
Man, I love Wuth's combat. Oh man, I love this game's combat. I get that it's just a lot of particle effects. Ow!
Become the scenery. Huh? Clouds fade. Clarity remains. Ring clear. Wind rising. Harness from the source.
I don't think I heard the combat music for this area before. That's wild to me. Okay, anyways. Okay. Daily's done. I will not be pulling, unfortunately, for Qingsi. I don't need her. Yeah, I don't need her. As much as I love her VA, and I love her VA, I don't think I am in need of her, as Luke isn't like too far behind right now. Well, he's actually pretty far behind, but still, like,
the road ahead.
She's way too expensive.
Stay close.
And I'll just get her on my rerun. Ah, who screamed? Lyra! Hi!
Purge. Pure lights. Shake the sky. Swords.
Welcome back!
Purge the realm.
Man, oh, she's fun though.
Breach. Focus the mind.
Is she fun? I'm literally holding one button.
Rising steel.
I'm literally holding one button. And I was doing all that. That is cool though. That is cool. That is cool. How now it's Lyra and Lupin. Huh? Lupin? What do you mean Lupin? Huh? My partner. Hello! I don't think I've met you before. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. I think she's fun. I think she's cool. New phone, who this? New phone, what that? Why can't I use that? There we go. What was it? Lyra, you don't play Wuthering Waves, do you?
Let's leave caution. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Lifeline block. Exile.
Ooh, level 120. Level 120.
This ends here. Connection
Follow the stream.
Only fairies.
Beyond lush haze, the rainfall marches.
But I'm a lad's grinders.
Harness from the source. Strike the wicked.
What do you mean?
Purge the distance. Rise the wind. All shapes dissipate. All worlds fall to silence.
Yeah, that was easy. I play Love in Deep Space. Ah, I see. I understand. Okay, lads grinders. I've never heard that before. What on earth is that? Speaking of boys, though, hold on. Oh man, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's see here. No, we'll go to the store. Accessory store. I want him, 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 I want him. I want him. I want him. Oh lordy, his hair turns white. He's an edgy boy and I want him. Listen, I'm in it for cool men. Anyways, I think we got a message from Yang Yang. I was laughing at seeing the crying email, Yang Yang email. Oh. Let's see. Obtain 30 echoes. Oh, no, that's... That's a first. I mean, there are certain archetypes of characters that I like. Where am I supposed? Oh. There's a thing over here. Okay, that's under there. Let's just fast travel. I'm gonna go around collecting teleporters real quick. I have not been playing as much Wuwa as I probably should be. It's like my controller's gone. Sag. Oh. I have no comments. There's a part of me that is tempted to attack them, and the other part of me that would kill me for attacking them. Do you know what I mean? Navigation. Gosh, Sonic music has no right being this good.
Restrained caution. Watch out.
Oh, we've got friends.
Feathers to blade.
Also, a piece of candy.
Lifeline. Block. Flicker into form.
It's
Watch
so
it come.
pretty. Like, okay. Can I make it? Again, Sonic music has no right being this good. None.
Obstruction.
There was a thing over here. Okay. There's that. Where's the next teleporter? It's all the way over there. It's right over here. Let's listen to music and some chat.
Obstruction.
Gosh. Like, look at the game. Look at how pretty it is. And now it's running better. Never mind. It's the frame drops are wild. The frame drops are a little wild. Also, you don't know how tempted I am to buy a motorbike. Also, ow, my feet are asleep. Isn't that the worst feeling, by the way? Like, who hates it when your legs and feet go to sleep?
Obstruction.
There was a thing over here.
Trajectory calibrated.
It's right here. New phone? Who this? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, we'll come back here later.
Nothingness. Deconstructed. This ends here.
Like, I think this might be... No, it isn't. No, I was about to say this is probably the best open world combat of any open world game. Then I remember Crimson Desert existed. And Crimson Desert, though a different style, is probably just as good at this.
Strike the wicked. Held them up. The stream's caution. Watch out.
What that?
The stream's caution. Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Leaps and bound. Silence your sound. Blade of righteousness. Flicker into form. There's still time before the thread snap.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Come. Meet your end.
Heal, please! Thank you!
Break apart. Follow the stream. Moonlit show. Clouds fade.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Rain ceases. Wind rises. Another dancer. Harness from the sword. Gone with the wind. To the ground. Down slow. All world. Fall to silence. Feathers to blade. Eye of flicker into form. A pivotal moment. Structural collapse.
Interesting.
Connection solid. The scenery. Aloof fairies. Beyond lush haze, the rainflow marches.
I'm still not sure how I feel about her as a playstyle. Nope. Get down.
Not a chance. Harness from the sword. Rise the wind. Yeah. All shapes dissipate. All down. See. Scanship. Set the tone. Lifeline blocked.
Jailbreak Guardian. Okay. Like,
Deconstructed. This ends here.
did I get hit there at the end? I did.
Let's make them count.
Did I grab it? I did. And then where do I have to go for the main story? Up there. That's it? Okay. Okay. Main story, here we go. Yeah, let's do
Follow
a
the wind's lead.
story party, because this is
Perfect
actually
timing,
a canon
darling.
a story party that we can actually use.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
swap.
future, leaving the past behind.
Well, first, let's go to Electro. It's wild to think that Rover's almost got all his elements already. Deploy. Let's grab trophies. 26 minutes in. Can I not talk to them? Huh? Let's see here. Where's the quest? Not insight. Oh, she's leaving?
Soy Soy, are you sure you won't stay a few more days?
Come now, don't give me that face, darling. When I'm gone, get plenty of rest, eat on time, and don't push yourself when things get hard. And there you are at last.
I only just heard you were heading back to Mengzhou. Are we gonna go to Mengzhou eventually?
Well, I meant to slip away quietly. I didn't expect Yang Yang to catch me halfway. What? Going to miss me already?
It's very sudden, that's all. Has something pressing come up in Mengzhou?
Nothing major. It's just now that I've found my little sister and she's grown strong enough to stand on her own, I can relax and return to minding the guild's affairs. Moreover, I plan to make full use of the guild's connections and channels to dig into Georgian Atelier, into Muyu.
Muyu. He fled the last battle inside a puppet vessel. We still don't know where his true body is or what he's scheming.
Wouldn't Yen Lin be able to help or
For
something?
now, I'll join the Ministry of War patrols around Xuanfeng Hold to search for any sign of him.
I still don't like Yang Yang's VA when she's not doing attacks. Oh lord.
To think that man sowed chaos on such a scale in Xuanfeng, yet Mengzhou City Hall shows so little concern. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
So you're going back to Mengzhou to try to find answers?
I am. That's where I shine. You have bigger fish to fry, like tracking down a certain Mengzhou sentinel I once made a deal with. She never told me where she was, but I've always had the feeling she was close to Xuanfeng Hold. And wouldn't you know, the Elseway shroud I entered before has appeared again.
The Sentinel is our best chance at understanding what's happening in Xuanfeng. You obtained her token and saw her frequency at Fogvale Pagoda. If there are clues anywhere, they'll be there.
Yes, you two chase down the leads here. I'll worry about Mengzhou. Divide and conquer.
Be careful. This is bigger than it looks.
Relax, darling. I am esteemed chairwoman of the Jiaoming Commerce Guild, the eldest daughter in a family of musicians, and Yang Yang's big sister.
I trust you, Soy Soy. But if anything happens that you can't handle alone, you need to contact us.
I was really trying not to make a fuss.
Honestly, she's probably more capable than Yang Yang is. Hey, ik hug? Oh, excuse me?
I grew far too fond of the time we all spent together. So, before I leave, one last reminder. Take care of Yang Yang. If you let her get lost, you'll have to answer to me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's a threat. That's a threat right there.
I can hear you, you know. Well then, let's say goodbye now. One of these days, I'll give you both a proper tour of Mangzhou.
Qing music. I think I've heard it before.
It sounds expectant. Like the person playing is waiting for something.
The phone who this? Okay, not pre-rendered. Lord, she's pretty.
Shin.
Ting Xiao the Perfected? Are you there?
Wait, are we gonna get to see? We're going to see the Moon Fox in game. Ma'am, madam, holy bazongas,
Ting
Batman!
Xiao
Those
the
are huge.
Transcendent?
Sorry.
Little Ting Xiao.
I am listening.
Hi,
So,
you are
when
gorgeous.
will you finally
What
consider
the?
moving to Xuanfeng Hold?
I can feel my
They've
PC
even had a
melting with her
quiet room
animations
set aside
already.
for you in the sanctum.
Madam.
No need to hide away on this cold,
I don't even
lonely
swing that way, but
mountain.
for you, I might.
The damp is getting to my tail.
This place is quiet, remote, free from worldly disturbance. It suits cultivation.
That answer
God, she's
again.
gorgeous.
Now it feels exactly like the day we first met.
Shin, you did not come only to chat.
I did not. I do have something to ask of you this time.
Is this the 3.6 story? This is the 3.6 story. Also, Sigrun, hello, welcome. Is this your first time here?
Paragon Ting Shao. Should disaster one day befall Xuanfeng Hall,
God, her
I hope you will
design.
raise your sword for its people. Should the tide become irreversible, then you may exercise my authority in my stead.
Huh?
You... What has happened?
Ah, I see. Well, let me get through this cutscene and I'll give you a proper introduction.
Qing Xiao accepts your charge.
Also, I just realized who Xing Xiao,
With you,
who her English VA is,
perhaps
and
soon
that
you
tempted
will find
me.
the answer to that
Hold it was
which
on
you
this.
have asked the heavens.
Where will you go now?
That is still a secret.
Okay, conniving fox.
So the time has come. Let us descend the mountain.
Okay. Once it loads, at least tempted you. Oh, very much so. But I don't have the asteroids. Hi, Abby.
Pretty sure I just heard Yang Yang. Did she leave already?
Okay, so while it's here, I'm gonna give you a proper introduction. Hello! Hello, Sigrun. Welcome. Welcome to the Stream Sham. In case you're unaware, my name is Sunar Kalon. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, probably focused on action games, fighting games, RPGs, a little bit of art, music, and voice acting mixed in on the side. I'm a community-based streamer, probably focused on my chat, because what we do here is mainly let's play. As in, let's play together. Because there's nothing more special than hanging out with friends. Today we're playing some Wuthering Waves. I hope that is all right with you. How did you come across me? How did you find me? I want to hear all about you. Also, do you play Wuthering Waves? I assume you do, since you're already here. But who's your favorite character so far? And what got you into it? Oh shit, she was Lune in Expedition 33. Yeah, that's what tempted me. I love Lune. Oh man, I need to play through that game again. I've beaten that game 3 or 4 times again, and I'm tempted to go back. I love that game so much. So much. But man, did that make me want Shin. Shin looks so good. Shin looks so good. I gotta be strong, because there's no way that I'm getting Shin and oh man, I need to be strong. She's not that. Yep, man. Oh, you sold me on Wuwa. How are you liking the game so far? How are you liking the game? How far in are you? But we are going to move on back to the live stream. Get back to the story, because if not, I'm gonna be rambling all day. So okay.
Up at last? Soy Soy's already on her way to Mengzhou City, and Yang Yang's out on routine patrol.
Bye, Yang Yang.
What? Everyone's gone. So, where are you off to then?
Fog Veil Pagoda, where Sheen's frequency appeared before.
Are we gonna actually control him now? Are we gonna actually be in control, or are we gonna be in cutscene hell? Hey, we're actually in control. Sort of. On the way to Fogvale Pagoda sometime later. Okay. Man, Electro Rover is so cool. 1.3 guys, I got distracted during world puzzles and chess. Hey, at least that stuff. Oh, did you forget I gave you a locator back at Shaft Post Yard? Anytime you miss me, just take a little peek. A little insight into my comings and goings. I don't think that's appropriate. All right. I was only teasing, darling. I know how you are. The locator has range limit anyways. So it'll be useless once I'm in Mangzhou City. Speaking of which, I left in such a hurry that I forgot. A little gesture, nothing more. Yang Yang's share in there too. I'll leave it with you. Yay. I got Jianxi, Encore, Verena, and now I'm trying to build a proper team. What are you in need of any help involving that? Because I can help with that. Team building in this game is pretty much the majority of the game, I want to say. But it isn't as, like... It isn't as straightforward as it is in, like, Genshin Impact, for example. Because the game makes you believe one thing,
head toward our shared future,
and this I like to consider a failure in graphic design. Actually, want to wait until it comes. Wait till more info comes out on Shin before pulling for Jingran. You'll probably know because Jingran's coming in second half, and Shin is going to be in the next pact after this. So. Since there's no way for me to get Yuno right now. Sag. Yeah. Yeah.
If this isn't enough to pave the way, then let the rivers and mountains be the proof of what I'm willing to wager.
I mean, there are alternatives to Jingran. For instead of Yuno, like, you can use Mortefi. Mortefi is fine here. I mean, also, like, let's see here. Linnae is just broken, and she gives so much value, even if she doesn't directly synergize. Has the Havoc Rover team changed? So far, I run her, Female Rover, and Rochia, and Shorekeeper. Havoc Rover, you're not going to be sticking around with much. Of all the rovers right now, Havoc Rover is probably the weakest.
As we head toward our shared future.
Like, Havoc Rover is probably the one with the least amount of value. But that should be fine. The big thing is rotation. The big thing is
isn't enough to pave the way.
Rocha
then let the rivers and mountains be the proof of what I'm willing to wager.
Rocha's not great. She's probably the weakest limited 5-star we've ever gotten, which is why I don't have her.
Power levels.
Precision calibration.
There's even arguments that she's a side grade to Sanhua rather than a direct upgrade. Side grade to Sanhua and Dungeon.
I get a little carried away in battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
Like, she isn't that much stronger than either of those two characters, and these are 4-star characters.
Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles.
So, I'm not a fan of Rocha, nor would I recommend Rocha. In fact, I would recommend Cantarella in that team over Rocha, and Cantarella is not that great in that team. Like, in general, don't get too attached to Havoc Rover. Havoc Rover is going to be cycled out by pretty much all the other rovers coming out. But as a main DPS, he's fine. He's all right. But especially if you have any limited Havoc character, he's going to be outclassed by them. Does Air Rover, Spectral Rover, Electro Rover, and Havoc Rover?
Let's go where the wind takes us.
Currently, yes. I think that will actually change once Shin comes out, because Electro Rover has synergy for a character that's basically not in the game yet, So I'm pretty sure Electro Rover will get a boost when Shin comes out. I'm pretty sure
will be
Electro
there for
Rover
everyone
is meant to go
as we
with
head
Shin,
toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
which I still need to upgrade. Sag. But the thing that's interesting in this game compared to a lot of other gachas is that the
If this
elements
isn't enough to pave the way,
are
then let the
pointless.
rivers.
We don't know yet. We don't have any information of her, but theoretically, yes. Seeing that
I will be
we
there
are
for everyone
theorizing that we're having
head
a
toward our shared future,
Electro Rover is meant to
leaving
go
the
with
past
her.
behind.
But it's supposed
I
to
will
be
be there
Electro
for everyone.
Rover.
If this isn't enough
My
to pave-
theory
I will
will
be
be
there
it
for
will be
everyone.
Electro Rover and
If
Sui
this
Sui,
isn't enough to pave the way, then let the rivers and mountains be the
and then
proof
Shin
of what
afterwards
I'm
as
willing
well.
to wager.
But a
will
big
be
thing
there for
about team
everyone
building in this is
as we
don't
head
pay
toward our
attention to
shared
the
future.
element at all. Sometimes the element matters, but think of it more like
Come on.
a class
Let's go
that
where
they
the wind
belong
takes
to.
us.
But in general, this isn't what you're going to be paying attention to for the majority of synergies. But you didn't ask that, so I'm going to get out of this and continue along with the storyline. I love those birdies. Man, can we talk about how pretty this game is? Holy crap. Like,
This is the path Soy Soy described, but I'm not seeing any of the disorienting fog she mentioned.
Yep. Even I can't smell that nasty head-spinning fog anymore. Seems like it's all cleared out.
Let's go inside and take a look around.
So I wouldn't try it at this point in the game. Oh, it's so pretty. He is pretty much going to be an Electro sub DPS. Usually, you can, especially being a free-to-play character that we're going to
I will
get
be
all
there
his
for
sequences.
As we head toward our
I
shared
don't
future,
think that there will be a
leaving the past
world
behind.
where you can make him a main DPS. I think he'll forever be locked at a sub DPS. You could try. You can get absolutely cracked, perfect set pieces, and then maybe. But I don't think Electro Rover will. I think he'll always be a sub DPS in some way. I'm only running 40 FPS in my last one, medium settings, but yeah, this might be one of the most visually impressive games I've played. Really? This is actually like one of the reasons why I'm kind of hoping for a Grand Blue Fantasy Relink 2, because if they can get halfway as good looking as this game with the anime aesthetic, oh man, I would be all for it. I think there are better looking games out there. But this is definitely probably the best, if not one of the best looking gacha games out there. Doggos!
Be on guard. Tacit discords have escaped from nearby sentry cages.
You must be Paragon Xingxiao. We met before. But the siege at the Hold's gates didn't give us much time for introductions. What brings you here?
A rafter kite guided me. I'm searching for someone of great importance.
I can't not hear Lune. You've got zero
come to see the
astrite!
mountains
That
as well.
sucks. Oh no. How many days do you have on your Shorekeeper banner left? How do you know that? And how many pulls in
I
are
know
you?
of your deeds in Jinzhou, alongside Jue and the Jinzhou magistrate. you resolved the temporal disruption on Mount Firmament. That someone connected to a sentinel should be at Fogvale Pagoda, a place tied to Sheen, is likely no accident.
You know about Mount Firmament too?
Do not trouble yourself. Few know the details. Bloombearer, hero of Jinzhou. Dark Thunderbolt, Laureate, hero of heroes. Voidworm Rider. These are the stories.
How
the
many
Ministry of
days do
Foreign
you
Affairs
have
recorded
left?
in broad strokes.
Sounds like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs knows a little too much. It should say on the banner.
I came seeking her too, only to find many sensor cages failing, and the fog meant to confuse Tussid discords has dispersed. A nearby secret chamber stores the Sentinel's relic. It may have been affected as well.
By Sentinel's relic.
Okay, you should be fine then.
Do you mean something like this?
Should be.
It does resemble an ornament worn by Sheen.
It's
Not
fine.
long
Now
ago,
you're guaranteed.
Soy Soy met the Moon Fox in that very secret chamber, and was given this Prism of Fate. Paragon Xingxiao,
Just 70
we're
more
here for the
polls to
same
go.
reason. Why don't we travel together? Watch each other's backs?
Rover putting on the flirt.
I suppose we can. From now on, please just call me Qingxiao.
Rover putting on the flirt. Like, Rover is just, yeah.
A brief pause.
Oh man, I really love her VA. Oh, that's cool. Do you see that? Hold on. Let me do that again. That's so cool. Wait, where am I going? Those who
No
play
external
Expedition
damage.
33 knows. Man, that was
Unlike
such a good
last time,
game.
It has not been corrupted by reverberations.
Meaning this isn't one of Muyu's tricks.
She'll get reran.
Yes. It seems
Probably
they have
relatively
simply
soon,
shut
too.
down.
This should be the entrance to the secret chamber. Looks like nothing's stopping us from just walking in.
It seems whatever ward kept it sealed is no longer in effect.
She is better than Cardothea. She is at this point in the game the best arrow DPS in the game.
Hey, do you smell that? Huh. Something weird is nearby. Huh?
Yeah. I think Xingxiao is more likely to be rerun than Cardathea at this point. Cardathea has already been dethroned.
She's looking
Kudo,
at me funny.
hi!
In all my travels across Huanglong, I've encountered many tacit discords and echoes.
How long was
Yet
it?
never one quite so curious.
Cardathea is still hanging on. She's still viable, but she isn't as strong as she used to be. This one lives in my tacit mark. Big time foodie.
Big time. What now? Anyway, hi there. Nice meeting ya. I'm Abby.
Abby, what are you doing?
Hello, Abby. I'll remember that name.
She was before Sigrika.
There's no
It was
shade of shame
Sigrika
nearby.
that
She's
kinda
not
started
here.
pushing her edge.
And the Prism of Fate isn't responding either.
Oh, I found where that smell is coming from. This way.
That is, we're talking about Arrow DPS and not DPS in general, right?
What's this?
Oh, Abby actually pulls some his
His
weight.
frequency is a lot like that weird-smelling auto puppet kernel from last time.
Soy Soy did mention an informant who met her outside Fogvale Pagoda before.
If there were no hiccups, the cat of the Netherlamp should have made contact with Muir.
I
by
want
now.
him, I want him, I want him, I want him, I
He is
want
one
him,
of our
I
people
want
inside
him.
Georgia and
Sorry.
Atelier. But our cooperation
Got
with him
too
has
excited.
limits. Mutual limits. We don't even know his true name. Identifying traits. The tacit mark down his eye, a Qingfu pendant on his belt, and an odd lamp that's always burning. The Guild's intelligence says a special spirit is sealed within the lamp. That's where his Jianghu moniker comes from.
If the informant wore a similar pendant, this didn't wind up here by accident. He likely left it on purpose.
He likely did so because he anticipated that someone would come here soon. And those who come to this chamber
I don't
are
think
either
so.
connected to
Kudo.
Shin or seeking her.
Then this may be a clue that's meant for us.
I don't get it. Why only a pendant?
And I'll go into that after this cutscene.
More obvious.
To why I don't think that's going to be the
Could have been
case.
that he had no time to leave a message. Just something he carried on him.
I've seen copper coins like this before. In Mengzhou's rural areas, many call them yin coins.
Yin coins.
I know little beyond that. The people of Xianling village should be more familiar with them.
Then let's go ask around Xiangling village. We don't have any other leads. Once we understand its significance, we can figure out what this cat of the Netherlamp was trying to tell us.
I will go with you. These disruptions in the ancient order are not trivial. If more tacit discords escape, the people around Shaft Post Yard will suffer first.
No, I do not think so. Mainly because they want to sell new characters, and the biggest sell is main DPS characters. A bigger sell is if your free-to-play rover actually goes with your new favorite DPS character. Also, they want Rover to essentially last. Arrow Rover is still used as a substitute for good teams, for certain other teams. Same with Spectral Rover. He can be run as a good support in that as well. I think sub DPS or support is where Rover is going to stick at, because then he just fits with any other character that they're trying to advertise. Lag.
She can fly on her sword.
We're gonna cut out here real quick. Okay then. Why is there 2 Wuwas running? Okay then. Technical difficulties. I think it just makes more sense from a business perspective to make Rover sub DPS just so that he can synergize with any other characters, and he could be a stand-in for most other characters, which is what I think they want Rover to be. They want him to basically be a substitute for most players, so they don't feel like they have to rerun a whole bunch of characters over and over and over again, if that makes any sense at all. Now, I'm still discerning if that's what I would prefer, because frankly, I'm starting to think I just don't want a main DPS Rover again, because main DPS free characters always fall behind, and if Rover is a main DPS character, he'll always be the weaker of the options and pretty much never be used. Which is what happened to Havoc Rover. Havoc Rover just was never used because there was better DPS options. Even if you have max sequences, Havoc Rover doesn't even compete. I guess I can get Shorekeeper to replace Verena, then aim for main DPS next. Theoretically, yes, there are still some other characters that I would recommend over main DPS characters, but yes, that would that like Mornier coming up, so good as a character, so good. Mornier is which I'm probably gonna pause the recording here for a second. Mornier is coming up and getting a rerun, and she is so freaking good. But I also know that as an account wise, in terms of progression, main DPS would probably be very, very good. Yeah. And it wouldn't be a replace. It would be like you need essentially 3 or 4 parties by the end game. So you'd need like 3 or 4 support characters. But Kudo, are you wanting Rover to be a main DPS again? Don't feel pressured to swipe. Why are you wanting Rover to be a main DPS again? You main Rover. Let's see. Hopefully that didn't... I might have to lower the graphics slightly. There we go. Not stuttering anymore.
That is the 4-chime shaft post alarm.
It didn't record. Guys, it didn't record. This is the downside of I mean, Electro Rover does have a main DPS mode that does damage of the previous. It's not a main DPS mode. That is a sub DPS. That is his damage dealing rotation before he rotates out. But it's not a main DPS mode. If we're talking about main DPSs in the game, Rover will never compete with the main DPSs. It's unfortunate, but I don't think that's where they want the protagonist of the game to be. They want him to essentially slot into any role in the game that's needed. I really would like a Toon Break support version of Rover. Something along the lines of Linnea that has a Toon Break mode and a negative status mode. That would be really nice. That would be something I really, really want. Because that I would really like Rover to be. What role does Spectral Rover and Sanhua fit into? Sub DPS. Sub DPS characters. I thought Spectral was a Toon Break unit. No, he was not. Spectral Rover is a negative status unit. Specifically, Spectral Frazzle negative status. There we go. That should be fine now. So everyone in the game can use Toon Break as a mechanic. It's a global mechanic, but certain characters capitalize it. And that's what we mean by Toon Break units. Basically, units that either do Toon Rupture or Toon Strain, specifically.
That is the 4-chime shaft post alarm.
She can fly on her sword. These tacit discords escape from Sintra cages too?
Yes. Perhaps Fogvale Pagoda is not the only place compromised.
So she's a Toon Break unit. Specifically Toon Rupture. Like Luke, right? Herder was insane in this team. In his team. Yes, like Luke. Theoretically, she takes on the same role as Luke does.
Thank you for saving us, Paragon Chinchou. And you're the great hero who helped the Wardens defend Xuanfang Hold.
They have never done that before, though,
Never
Kuro.
thought we'd see tacit discos around the village again. Times like these.
That's what happened with Shorekeeper.
Really use those auto puppets back.
That's not necessarily what they did with Shorekeeper. Is something wrong with the auto puppets?
Well, ever since the last incident, there haven't been many working ones left around the village. They'll be standing fine one moment. Then
They
drop the next.
made Shorekeeper add
Even the
him a
ministry
little
folks
extra
can
support
fix them.
and making him have more energy
That
regen.
sounds exactly like
But
the other
Shorekeeper
puppets
was
we
a
encountered back
universal
at the pagoda.
support, not a rover support.
These days, we rely on the Ministry's soldiers to keep us safe. But they're run ragged. Too much to do, not enough hands.
Do not worry. The 4-chime shaft post has sounded. The Xuanfeng wardens will arrive shortly. I will brief them myself.
With you down from the mountain, Paragon, we can rest easy. My mother, she never forgets your deeds. She even burns incense for you at home.
Burns incense?
Oh, that. She lights incense before the Sword Transcendence Spirit Tablet. Prays for good luck and health. Some of the older folks believe in such things.
There is something I would like to ask you.
We'd like to know what this pendant means in Mengzhou.
I'll explain here.
Those are no
Technically,
ordinary copper
yes,
coins.
they do.
The
And
Nethermans
technically,
in
no, they
Mengzhou
don't.
carry coins just like that.
Nethermancers.
Not a good place to talk. Too many years. But the word is, they are a lawless bunch. Thieves. Through and through.
That's not really fair. Some say they're righteous wanderers too.
That's
If you
why
want the
guide
full
makers like
telling,
me are important.
go ask
Give me a
Granny Nessie by
second.
the village
Let me
gate.
get out of this cutscene and
She's not a bad person.
I'll
it's
show.
just most folks in the village have their reasons for keeping a distance.
I see. I will go speak with her.
Okay.
It sounds like this Granny Yanshu has some connection to those Nethermancers.
I know the old woman they mentioned. Her late husband was a Nethermancer.
Okay. So let's check out the characters
A
real
gleam
quick
that
here.
severs moonlight.
So,
A blade that splits the sky.
unfortunately, I can't show all of it. Here we are. This is down at the bottom of the character page right here. You'll see combat roles. Now, in her combat roles, you'll see that she has main damage dealer and tune strain response. Gains total damage increase from tune break, which means she is a tune break oriented
I will
character.
be there for everyone.
While Rover,
as we head toward our
concerto
shared
efficiency,
future,
which
leaving the past behind.
concerto efficiency usually puts them into a sub DPS category because they can build their concerto bar incredibly fast. So the idea is your support characters like Verena, Shorekeeper, Mornier, basically your characters that are your healers are typically the start of your rotation. They're your combo starters. You will use them to essentially give buffs to characters and basically pass the baton along with the party. So you typically start with your support characters, then go to your sub DPS to accumulate as much concerto efficiency as possible, and then get that full, and then pass that buff plus the buff given by your support character to the main DPS, so your main DPS does as much as possible. Now, this is typically a hyper carry role. But so there are exceptions to this, but that is usually the basic foundation of team comps. Is you need a support which applies a lot of buffs to the entire party. Then you have a sub DPS, which applies all their buffs to the DPS, and you basically stockpile as many buffs as possible. Now, Electro Rover here has concerto efficiency, which puts him into the sub DPS category. Resonant skill damage, which means that most of his damage that he is dealing is considered resonant skill damage. So, characters such as Sanhua, who buff resident skill damage, will buff Rover's damage in this case. And then Electro Flare utilizes Electro Flare for combat damage. So it means that he basically applies Electro Flare onto it. So these combat roles will give you a general idea of what the character wants to do, but it doesn't usually tell the entire kit.
Severs moonlight. A blade that splits the sky.
other areas you want to look at are the outro skill here. So she's nothing that impressive. When she outros, when she leaves the field with a full concerto bar, she just deals damage. But Rover, however, says the incoming resonator gains an electro core for 20 seconds until the resonators switch out. After resonator with the electro core inflict negative statuses, the electro core is consumed and they gain 25% all damage amplification. Switching to another resonator ends this effect. Casting Antro skill ends Apex Resonance. What's Apex Resonance? What is Apex Resonance? It's his super form, and then Sate clears all Thunder Rage. Satan clears all Thunder Rage. So this basically means that Rover really wants to be in a negative status party, specifically ones that you can utilize Electro Flare in some way, shape, or form. That makes a lot of sense. So I've been doing my rotation wrong this whole time. Basically, your healers you start with, then you do the sub DPS, and then you do a main DPS. The entire idea is to stockpile as much damage onto your main DPS, and then you rotate through your main DPS's combo as quickly as possible before the buffs run out. That is the typical idea. There are some characters that break this, like quick swap teams.
With my own eyes.
But
huh? What does the Paragon have to do with a cultivation school?
Well, she is the master of the Xuanyuan school in the Eastern Xuan Peaks. The only perfected one in all of Xuanfeng. She has watched over this land for centuries. At the martial arts championship a few years back, she was an honored guest. Many sect leaders even greeted her as their transcendent elder. Why, even the great Taoist master Jiufeng, with all his profound knowledge, sent his favorite disciples to her for guidance.
All I know is Paragon Qinxiao has been around since my great-great-grandmother's time. But I've never heard of this Xuanyuan school. You didn't make that up, did you?
I need to ask a funny question. The Fleur-de-Lis boss fight from the perspective of King Tom. How good was the team of three rovers, aka Spectro, Havoc, and Arrow?
Like the sword transcended in the paintings.
Fine.
That's not the half of it. She's the master of the finest cultivation.
Technically, Arrow can function as a healer. Havoc can function as the main DPS, and Spectro can function as a sub DPS / healer as well. The problem is they don't really buff each other either, so they're just kind of fine. It was there for story purposes and it was cool.
When your grandfather was young, I read a few storybooks. Got it into my head to roam the great mountains, find a famous master, and become a cultivator myself.
Then why not ask Master Qingxiao to take you as her disciple?
Paragon Qingqiao does not take disciples. In all these years, nobody has proved worthy.
What's that?
Cultivation takes a bit of talent, yes, but it takes an even steadier mind to let nothing in this world disturb your inner peace. That, my boy, is a rare and precious skill.
Are you getting gold echoes 100% of the time?
See that?
Sigrin.
I was hoping to set up my store.
It's wild that she's got three Forte bars though, by the way.
This is...
Is that her?
I thought there would be no
Oh,
need to
that's
send
so
Xuanling to
pretty.
trouble you.
Oh, that's so pretty.
But blade puppets alone could not hold back this tide of tacit discords.
Evacuate the others. I will handle what remains.
Then yes, I would wait. Personally, I would wait. But if you're really struggling, then
What
go
troubles
for
you?
it. But I think it's a waste. Like, you should be spending all your resources every single
The
day,
figure in that old portrait.
theoretically speaking.
Is that you and a Schwanling bird?
So it doesn't hurt if you're going to log
Yes.
off
It never could
and
settle.
you're nowhere
Always
close to it.
pecking at my hair.
But theoretically, that's
If
when
I
I would
remember
recommend
right,
it. I wouldn't spend
Schwanling
any
birds have been extinct since
resources
the fortress and gorges wars
aside
2
from the stuff
centuries
that
ago.
resets daily. Paragon Simcel, may I ask your age? Oh, sorry. How long have you been in the land of Xuanfang?
It has not been long. Just over 200 years.
Not long! 200 years, madam! And that's not long?
She has come.
An ancestor of mine left that painting 100 years back. Said it would ward off evil and invite good fortune. Look at those colors. Haven't faded a bit after all this time. Oh, Paragon Qin Xiao, you are here too. If I'd known, I would have prepared a pot of good tea.
Please, do not trouble yourself.
How are you liking the
We
story
came to
so
ask
far,
you about a
Sigrun?
pendant.
We found this inside Fogville Pagoda. The villagers said the copper coins on it have ties to Mengzhou's nethermancers.
They do. They are yin coins, said to speak between the yin and yang. Nethermancers carry them.
Lene, Buling, and Rover. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, I figured that would be some... Buling? Yeah, Buling is a support character, so that makes sense, yeah. What exactly do Nethermancers do?
You have likely heard the ugly rumors. But in truth, they're a band of old world relics who do not hold their own lives dear. Since
Sadly,
old
don't have
times,
Lene.
Mengzhou has
Yeah, I
had
think she just
many
passed,
places
too.
Of strange feng shui, where
It's fine.
reverberations gather.
Don't give in
If
to the FOMO.
untended, they grow into mirage realms, and from them, tacit discords are born. Nethermancers practice vain prospecting, the art of reading the land's hidden golden veins. Their trade is exploring mirage realms. It is an old craft.
I'm immune to FOMO. Sounds like the Pioneer Association's work.
Far less noble than that, I'm afraid. Nethermancers dispel mirage realms to stop disasters, yes. But also peddle the ownerless relics they find inside. That is the Jianghu way. Their rules are loose, their ranks mixed. They walk where the dead walk. So, misunderstandings cling to them like flies to honey. There are fewer Nethermancers each year. Few in that line meet a peaceful end. My late husband, Sandao, was no different. He did not even leave me a keepsake. Oh, forgive me. I have drifted from the question. The pendant you asked about is a common token they carry. It is a mark of reverence for gods, spirits, and the dead. In a Mirage realm, such a token often serves a special purpose.
Do Nethermancers always bring such pendants when they enter one?
Yes. Rarely do they go without.
Then the reason he left it behind likely has to do with the Mirage Realm. The anomalies in Fogvale Pagoda may be linked to whatever he did.
Wait. This knotwork. I think I've seen it before.
Oh?
Could this belong to Jing? But how?
Rover, Paragon Chengxiao.
Oh, hi, Yang Yang.
A nearby censure court has stopped functioning. We need to evacuate these people to Xuanfeng Hold right away.
How are you doing? I recognize that bad VA anywhere.
The Celestial Ring formation.
It isn't safe here! Everyone, get to the sky pier and Chapco's yard!
I will buy us time.
So I've always been a fan
A few
of big
tacit
swords.
discords slipped past the formation already. I will deal with them swiftly.
I'll go with you. We need to keep the evacuation route clear.
Chapco's yard needs me near.
It'll be fine. Yang Yang and the wardens have that side covered.
Oh, that, oh.
Heed my word.
Thunderous aftershock. Flashing shadows.
The tacit discords inside the formation have been mostly cleared.
To the sky pier then. Yang Yang and the others must be ready to set off.
Come on, give me more things to kill.
Signs of evacuation everywhere. Most people have already left. Leave it to me.
Gilgamesh vibes.
The wardens holding the line need backup.
Let's go. Strike from the shadows.
Heaven descends. A quick end to you.
Our thanks for the assistance. We'll regroup with
She
what
has her
young man and the
own
others
unique
take away.
tune break animation too. Did you see that?
Lucky for us, you were here.
Also, her feet. Her feet. Gilgamesh vibes? What, the giant swords for no apparent reason?
You're here.
Bro, what?
This is the
Huh?
last group of people. You should board the sky barge too. There are still plenty of seats inside. Enough for everyone.
But what about her feet now? She had animation. She had a glow animation on her feet.
There's no need. I will ride escort from the sky, in case anything goes wrong.
Under the Ministry's contingency plan, Commander Choong has already set up a receiving party for those who left earlier. No time to waste. Let's go.
It wasn't me. I wasn't being freaky. Oh yeah, she flies on her sword too. I wasn't looking for sure. I believe you. I'm not sus, I swear. We're looking.
Yeah, we finally got everyone to the Ministry of War in one piece.
You say that like you did it all yourself.
I did stuff too. That kid's shoe, the old man's bag. Who zoomed into the middle of those TVs to snatch him back? Me, that's who.
I know. Everyone was quick on their feet this time. Soldiers and civilians both.
Yeah, well, the same thing happened not long ago. Everyone has an idea of what to do now.
Okay. 20 minutes more, and then I'm probably gonna call the stream for tonight.
The control kernel is completely intact.
And then I'll be probably back tomorrow morning around Mountain Time, which is my usual time frame. Gosh, look at the size of this map.
The warehouse should still have some medicine left.
He looks like he's really hurting.
Is the pain from his wound keeping him conscious? What did the Huashu medic say earlier?
The wound is dressed, and it would not worsen. But we've no medicine for the pain. He must endure for now.
A young man, barely in his first posting. He threw himself in front of us, took those strikes so we wouldn't.
Lady Transcendent, please help him. Can you?
I will.
It's Paragon. Sheng Xiao. How pathetic. I've dragged everyone down again.
You did well. Now rest easy. The pain will not trouble him for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why do you not speak?
What did you just do?
It is only a simple quietude art. It can help induce sleep, nothing more. It cannot dispel their true pain.
You still helped him, though.
Come. The Warden Commander is expecting you up ahead.
How are things looking right now?
The contingency measures have proved effective. Only a few were injured during the evacuation, and most tacit discords remain outside the hold. Still, we've taken a heavy blow.
I've really been enjoying
Even
Meng
with
Zhou's
aid from
story
other
arc.
cities, we are short on supplies.
We can't let this drag on.
Oh, I thought that was Kokaro for a
Hold's
second.
auto puppets have all shut down. Even our defensive apparatuses, including the Xuan shield, have failed. Holding the main gate is no longer viable. We must fall back, line by line, and rally everyone around the Ministry of War. It is the sturdiest ground we have left.
Only a few tacit discords have slipped into the hold so far. We still have time to set up our defenses. You're here.
Any word on what caused this incident?
1.3 opinions in terms of what?
Our tally shows nearly 3 in 10 censure courts have stopped cold. The Ministry of Development has yet to determine why. This is not a simple malfunction.
Earlier, while patrolling near the Skyworks with the others, we ran into a pack of tacit discords that had just broken loose. We fought our way through and found a nearby censure court shut down. Auto puppets fallen all around. It was as if every mechanism
then yes, I did read it.
gave out at once.
If anything could trigger anomalies of this magnitude, it would have to be
The Sanctum.
Huh?
It's Ashin's residence and the control mainframe of Xuanfeng Hold.
Precisely. There may have been a change inside. Looking back, we overlooked something in our earlier operations. Tacit discords and auto puppets were not a concern within the hold, so we assumed the Sanctum was safe. We posted only a handful of guards along the main approaches.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but
And the
Rover
Ministry of
most
War
definitely
searched for
is
Mu's
not the
true
chosen
body.
one.
Did anyone search inside the Sanctum?
You mean Muyu?
But I get where you're going early on. He might be hiding inside the Sanctum.
During the fight, Muyu hinted that his attack on Xuanfeng Hold had another purpose.
Pathetic fools. You have guarded this hold for over 200 years, yet still you're blind to its fundamental nature. I am but a single step away from my destination. Anything that stands in my way now is nothing more than a momentary diversion.
He sowed such chaos, threw lives away.
I can't
So
say
we could
anything
clear
about
a path to
Rover
the
at this
Sanctum.
point without spoiling.
During the siege of Xuanfeng Hold, all eyes were on the fierce battle around the main gate. The Sanctum could indeed have been infiltrated.
But we basically know pretty much everything we need to know about his past at this point in the story. He doesn't remember everything, but there's more of a mystery of why he gave himself amnesia. So, Rover didn't forget by accident. He gave himself amnesia for some reason. And my theory is something really bad happened that made him want to forget. But we're not there yet in the story. But that's my theory. In any case, we should inspect the Sanctum.
We can't be sure yet, but too many signs point to the Sanctum. Muyu's escape, the censure court shutting down, the Sentinel missing. It may well be the source of this disturbance. If we're lucky, we might find the truth and some trace of Sheen the Moonfox there.
I will go with you. The Sanctum's mechanisms are intricate and ever-shifting. A moment's carelessness could make you lose your way. Sheen once received me there as a guest. I can serve, at least, as a guide.
None may enter the sanctum without the Sentinel's leave has always been the Hold's iron law. But now we cannot afford to observe it. If the Mengzhou City Hall assigns blame afterward, I will bear full responsibility. Let them strip my rank again. It matters not. But
Again?
the city's fortifications are not yet finished. I must ask you both to stay the night and leave at dawn. We can't be too careful.
I'll see the rest of the preparations through with the wardens. Come what may, we'll be ready. Rover, you and Paragon Qingxiao should relax tonight. Prepare for whatever awaits you in the sanctum.
Oh, what's funny is that it wasn't always like that. I'll go more into it after this cutscene, because I don't...
I have preparations to attend to.
So, originally, Rover wasn't heralded as a savior. That was a... So this is what I mean by the developers listen too
as we
much
head toward our shared future,
at times,
leaving the past behind.
and there's such a thing as listening too much to... Okay, I should... Hello? I should be back now. Hello? Hello? Rip, couldn't kill him. Yep, Dej. I should be back though. Am I back? Am I back? Am I alive? Okay. So, in the beta test, in one of the beta tests when we got the story, Shishia pulled a gun at him. Sanhua actually attacked him. The world was actually pretty unwelcoming to Rover, and the player base complained about that, saying that the world was too hostile. So Kuro Games, being Kuro Games, changed the entire opening act of the story and made everyone more welcoming and accepting of Rover. I personally think that's a mistake, and that wasn't good, but that's how we got to the whole heralded as a savior sort of thing that you see going on right now, and it wasn't always like that. But that's what happens when you listen too much to your community, because players don't always know exactly what they want. That being said, I would rather have a game developer that listens too much to the community than doesn't listen at all. That's just me personally.
We meet again. Xuanfang has been anything but quiet this past while.
I didn't see you when everyone was evacuated.
Bless you, child. Paragon Qingxiao looked after me well, and the young lady Yan Yan was a great help too. You came at the right time. I've been thinking about that pendant. The knotwork looked familiar to me, like something my Jing would make.
Jing? Also, the world used to be a lot more monochrome, and a lot like more desaturated in the earlier alphas, much more post-apocalyptic. But again, players complained that it wasn't colorful enough. So, yeah.
His full name is Jinran. Sandao and I raised him. He followed at Sandown's heels, learned what he could, and became a Nethermancer himself.
He's one too. Does the name Cat of the Netherlamp mean anything to you?
What a strange Jianghu moniker. Jin never spoke of it, but it does sound like something he would dream up. It has been years since I last laid eyes on him. He said he wanted to travel the world alone. But for 6 months now, pastries and money have been showing up at home every so often. I told myself it must be one of Sandal's old friends. Now I see that the boy must have been sneaking home all along. Just can't bear to let me see him.
If I run into him, I'll send word.
Thank you. I hope Jing hasn't caused you any trouble. It's late now. You should rest.
I will, after I take another look around. Okay. So, guys, I think, actually, here is where we're going to stop for the evening, as it's getting pretty late, and I have to be respectful that I have neighbors and roommates, and that, like... So... I am probably going to call the stream here. At the given moment. Oh, you guys didn't see that. Let's see here. Sounds good. Thank you for the stream. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. How many viewers do we have? Not that great. That being said, let's see here. I have about 134 polls saved up. Have a 134 polls saved up currently. But that being said, I am probably going to call the stream here, and we will be back tomorrow at about noon Mountain Time with some more Wuthering Waves, and that will be a much longer stream. We'll probably be clearing out the main story there, or at least trying to. That being said, thank you so much for joining and watching. How about we get a raid going, guys? Does a raid sound Gucci? Does a raid sound good? I think a raid sounds good. I think a raid sounds good. How about we give our good buddy Starkkarst some love and appreciation. He is currently playing some Pow World. So, yeah, let's give him some love. If my thing would load and not freeze up. Actually, let's just close. Oh man, can I mention how much I love this song, by the way? Can I mention how much I love this song? This song is so good. So yes, anyways, guys, thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow at noon Mountain Time. I hope to see you guys there. If you guys could join me in the raid, that would be awesome. If not, I totally understand. Until later then, guys, I'll see you guys around. Bye.
Wait, start entering the surface we